Hi everybody, I hope all is well. Haven't talked to you guys for a long time because everything was so crazy. I just didn't know what should I say and didn't want to give you wrong information. Now it looks like everything is settled down, and I want to give you some update about the Bank of Canada and what's going on and what we think that will happen this year. As everybody knows, the inflation rate was around 8% on 2022. And that was why the Bank of Canada started to increase the rate very fast. And that was the fastest increasing of the rate in probably the history of Canada. And now we see the inflation rate right now is around 3.4%, and we are in the way to get back to the goal of the Bank of Canada, which is 2% inflation. One of the things that keep the inflation rate high still is the mortgage rate and the cost of borrowing and the rent. How much is the rent right now? These are around 0.8% effect on the inflation rate. And one of the things that if the Bank of Canada wants to bring the inflation rate down to what they want, they need to bring the rate down. So we are expecting that the rate is gonna come down this year for sure, and we think that it's gonna starting on March, the rate start to come down. And what they say is by the end of the year, we are expecting around 1.5% cut in the rate, about 6%, six time every time 0.25 25 bips, so about 1.5% cut. So that's a good news, and that's even when we started, as we see, the fixed rate start coming down because the bond since October came down very dramatically, actually. About 1.2% we had drop in the bond rate, and this happened to effects to the fixed rate. And we see that in sale in December was 9% higher than the same time in 2022. Of course, the sale was into 2023 was 11% down from 2022. But when people start to see that the rate is coming down, I think that they feel better to come to the market and start looking for the place and buying. One of the things that I think that is happened this year is that we're gonna have a very busy summer, and there are so many people that they are waiting for to buy something, but for last couple of years they didn't buy anything. They were waiting for the rate to come down, and the minute that they see that the rate is coming down, they will come back to the market. And it's like gas. Gas was, I don't know, $1 3 4 years ago, and everybody was like thinking that okay, it should be $1, and then went to $2 and even 2.4 $2.40 something for the premium gas. And then now it's came to $1.64. Everybody's happy that okay, the gas came down. So the same thing about the mortgage rate. I think that the mentality of people will accept. We cannot see the rate of 2.5 anymore. That's was something really exceptional. So the normal rate of 4.4 to 5%, that's something normal. And people, the minute that they see that the rate is coming lower than 5%, everybody gonna come to the market. And right now, like 5 year rate is around 5%. So by the cut very soon, we will see that. So I guess that we're gonna have a very, very busy market for the summer. And if you are looking to buy, don't wait for the rate cut. You can get a mortgage with a variable rate that if the rate goes down, your rate goes down, and then you can fix it without any penalty in the near future. For last year, we most of the rate I got for my client was 3 years fixed because that was the best rate. Still, the fixed rate is so much lower than variable because bond came down, but government haven't changed his prime the prime yet. And as you know, the fixed rate is related to the bond, and variable rate is related to the prime. So that's why we have a big gap right now between the fixed and variable. But you can get a variable and wait for a couple of months to see when the rate decrease by the end of the year, then you can fix it, or you can still go with the 3 years. One of the thing is we still have the affordability problem. Affordability problem is people don't look at the price of the home; they look at their payments. That's what I see, and the payments still up because the price of the home didn't come down. Even this last 2 years, they say that in BC the house value came 7% came down, but there's not lots of house in the market yet, and there's so many people they are not selling, and because of that the price didn't change that much, and when the rate went up the payment went up. And for qualifying people we have problem because we, the price is up, rate went up, and it's hard to qualify people. But the good news is they are increasing the wage, and maybe we see some decrease in the houses, which I really doubt it. And my there are still lots of people who are qualified and they are waiting. And if you are one of those, I my advice is don't wait for a long time because it's going to be a very busy market. One of the thing is we are in the lowest amount of the single family house building in Canada right now. The condo they give the license to make condos or townhouse, but for the single family house they are not building a lots now. It is very small amount numbers. That's why if you're looking especially for the houses, you're gonna be in trouble competing with other people lots. So just make sure that you are actively looking right now, and don't wait for multiple offer like when it was happening before. Um, that's what I have for now, and I hope that we have better news every time I come back. I try to update you guys more and more now, and yeah, that's all I have for now. One of the things, other thing I wanted to mention is we had 800,000 people came as a student to Canada this year, and about 450,000 people came as a new immigrant. 1.225 million they came to the Canada, and they need somewhere to live. So we don't have that many apartment or condo or anything built that much. So that's gonna be a problem too, and that's gonna be more demand for shelter. What I say is it might be for the affordability we might have a problem for a couple of years still because people like the income is not enough, but it doesn't mean that if they can they're not buying. That's make the so many people are looking for the places and they want to buy, and nobody's selling their house in a lower price. It looks like everybody's comfortably living in their house, unless they get a fair amount for that. I hope that I answered some of your questions here, but if you have any question, give me a call back. You can call me anytime and get your pre-approval ready for the market, for the new market is coming. And yeah, hopefully everything gonna be great. Thank you and have a great day.